Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Small Lady. So real quick, let's talk about something. As we all know, demolition of houses and properties is a very normal phenomenon going on in the world. Okay, so it's not actually only in Nigeria. So now a little talk is, how do we stop this from happening? I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. When you have example, the first thing is illegal structures. When you have illegal structures, you are bound to be that property is bound to be demolished. Okay, now what I mean by illegal structures that are not permitted by the direct authorities. Now these people are the people that oversee the structure. You take your building plan to them and then they look at it and approve it before you can put up the structure. Now a lot of you have let me say, some people have this habit of, if they were approved to put on a bungalow and then they come back and feel like they should put up a story building because they have the money, is it really necessary? Now, why some of these projects, why you can take a story building to the authorities and they deny it is, sometimes your property might be located in places where there is high tension. Now, if there's high tension wire that is going across your property, they will definitely not approve a story building. So this is actually not just for them, it is also for you and the people around, because anything can happen where there is high tension wires. So please, if it is a bungalow that is approved for you, depending on where your property is situated, please stick to what is approved for you. Do not go to look for something else because you have the money. Another reason why demolition can come up is urbanization. Now, if any place is marked out for any government project, let's say schools, roads, public buildings, whatever it is, name it. Now, those places can be demolished no matter the property that was put up there. Now, reason being that government will always come for what is theirs, no matter the time. Before you purchase any property, please go to Ministry of Lands. Find out if it has any government interest. Please, if there is any form of government interest in it, do not say they might not come for it, no matter how it is. Please just run away from that, okay? Another reason why your property might be demolished is environmental factors. Most of the times, people buy and build in a, let me say, a waterway. Imagine building in a waterway. Of course, you know that even if other people do not demolish that particular property, erosion will come for it. Okay, now if your property poses any environmental threat to both lives and other properties, it is bound to be demolished. Okay, so you need to be very careful. Another thing is, if your property is not up to standard. Some buildings are very wonderful these days. I don't know engineers that construct some of these buildings that look bent and all of that, crooked, you understand? So you need to make sure that your property, your building, is standing erect and it is in standard. It is not, do not use substandard materials to build. Please, if you're not ready to build, don't build. Because at the end of the day, with substandard materials, there's bound to be a crack. And if this property should crack, there's bound to be loss of life or property. You understand? It might fall on its own. Please use professionals to build. If you're not ready to build, if you do not have the financial capacity, please, you can do pay as you go. Do it in the way that you can. But please do not rush anything by using substandard materials. Okay, now this particular effect of all this demolition now can cause economic loss. Even you that is trying to avoid economic loss and using substandard material might end up incurring economic loss. Now you might be displaced. Apart from losing your investment and your time, you might get displaced. You understand? It is better you avoid being displaced. It is better you avoid incurring any economic loss than to incur all of those things just because you wanted a fancy place. Okay, hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.